What is going on, viewers of YouTube? Sunspot here, and I am finally back after about a month of no activity. I recently attained a job, a somewhat steady one for a teenager such as myself, and if you must know, I have one at Party City. So what I've heard is that I got like a life or something. Either way, that should not take away from the experience that I'll be going through tonight, specifically at 7 p.m. at my local theater. Can't tell you where my local theater is, though, because then you'll know where I live. Tonight, I will be seeing Captain America: Civil War after a very, very long couple years of anticipation, excitement, and just overall, well, agony. But the time has finally come, and I'll finally be seeing it tonight. I know the movie technically comes out tomorrow, May 6th, but you know, they do those midnight showings, and more common now, they do the 7 p.m. showings, which is honestly better for me. I don't like seeing movies at midnight, just because I don't like driving home middle of the night and then get out of my car and then, you know, rapists and all. Now, besides the fact that I'm wearing a Captain America beanie, a Venom and Carnage comic book series t-shirt, and some awesome, pretty badass Avengers PJs, I am, in fact, Team Iron Man. Now, the world is really split on this. Are you Team Cap America or are you Team Iron Man? Now, if I'm really thinking about it, and I'm not, and this is me not being a fanboy of Iron Man in this very moment, I'm probably Team Captain America. Just because of the fact that he's an overall better person trying to help his friend and all, but even in the comics, he's the better party, you know, considering Tony Stark in the comics basically became the villain. However, because I am an Iron Man fanboy, as you can see behind me, if I can even show that, my desk is right here, I need to redo the angles of my camera, this is just on the spot. I do have this workshop, and behind you guys is actually the entire Hot Toys display of all his armors. But yeah, I'm Team Iron Man just because I'm a fanboy. Now, I am really, really looking forward to this movie. I have heard some rumors about Ant-Man's new ability, you know. Really wish I haven't heard that because it's kind of a really big spoiler. But what I'm really excited to see is Baron Zemo, and I know what a lot of you are thinking. You're not excited to see Spider-Man. Obviously, I'm excited to see Spider-Man. I'm obviously excited to see Black Panther as well, but I'm really curious to see what they do with Baron Zemo. I have heard that he is kind of like the Lex Luthor of this movie, and I have heard his motivation is really solid, although I've heard he does have a small part, but what I'm really hoping for is that, you know, I know he's not putting on his purple mask in this movie, or his traditional costume, from what I know and have heard, but I'm hoping that maybe he gets his hamburger face in this movie, and maybe in the next Avengers movie or whatever they're going to do, they're going to bring him back with his traditional costume. Another thing I'm really hoping to see is Pepper Potts' return. I knew they cast her in the movie a while back, and I know she shot a couple scenes. I have heard, though, they may have cut her out. It's not certain. That's just what the screenings are telling us, and I just really wish she's in the movie. I think that really spice up Tony Stark's, you know, his overall viewpoint of things. That would be really neat, considering Rhodey is already in the film, so, and Black Widow, who has quite a long history with Iron Man, so I'm just really hoping she's in there. And like the rest of the world, I am hoping that Thetis, Thunderbolt Ross, I don't know how to pronounce his first name, it's weird. I'm really hoping, and I know it's not going to happen, that they're going to do something Red Hulk related like in the comics. They're probably not. I mean, there's probably 100% guarantee that they're not going to do that for this movie, but hopefully in future movies, if they don't kill him in this movie, they could do some Red Hulk action. And speaking of Hulk, him and Thor were not invited to the Civil War. I think it's for the best. There's already plenty of characters in the movies, and, you know, both of them are already in their own, you know, solo movie. Well, Hulk is joining Thor in Thor Ragnarok, which I think will be interesting. It's going to be a smarter, more adapted Hulk, so I'm excited to see what they do with that. Well, my beautiful viewers of YouTube, I'm going to keep this short. I just wanted this to be like an announcement video that I'm seeing it in just a couple of hours. The time is, I don't have a watch anywhere near me. Oh yeah, I do. Never mind, it's broken. It's like 3 o'clock. I'm seeing it in 4 hours, 7 p.m., so God, I hope it's good. What's really interesting is that I actually despised Captain America Winter Soldier when I first saw it. I hated it, and I couldn't understand why. It was boring to me. It was just you know, I think it was just a little too realistic for me. When you see a Marvel movie, you want tons of action, explosions, all of this crazy crap, people flying, and, you know, just traditional Marvel stuff. But when I first saw Winter Soldier, I didn't feel any of that, so I was really disappointed. But then, about a year later, I actually watched it again, at home, obviously. And now it's probably one of my favorite Marvel movies ever made, right up there with the first Iron Man. Again, because I'm a fanboy for life. Now that I know what the Russo brothers' style is, I think they're going to do a great job with Captain America Civil War and the Infinity War movies. I'm actually going to make a separate video talking about how they're retitling it, how the title is actually misleading. So maybe it's not going to be an Infinity War. We're going to find out. So I'm looking forward to that. They should be announcing a title next few months, hopefully. And with that said, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment. Check out my site at sunspotreviews.com, and I will see you guys in my next video.